Okay, so most likely you have a bomb product and or service. However, you are wondering, how the heck do I get clients and customers for my product and or service? And you're wondering that because you feel stuck and you actually want to progress within your business, get the sales that you want, see the results you want to have. And as for me, this has happened to me before. And whenever I first started out, I was like, how the heck do I get customers to buy my services? Because I offer a coaching program. So anyway, some things have literally excelled and worked really, really well. Other things have been huge flops. So that's what we're here to talk about, so you guys don't make those same mistakes. So be sure to stay until the end to get all the tips, tricks, and lessons and all the such and stuff. Anyway, all right, let's go ahead and hop in. Hey y'all, what's up and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, what's up? My name is Andrea. If you guys are returning, thank you so much for coming back. Listen. I got this question the other day and I was like, this is a deep question. Let's go, actually, let me do a whole YouTube video about it, because typically I would hop on my Instagram stories or I'd hop on, something else, make a quick little video, but I decided to make this into a YouTube video because I feel like there's actually a lot of steps. This is actually a loaded question and I wanted to be sure I give you guys as much details as possible. So let's go ahead and hop in. Okay, so number one is to be sure that your target audience is clear. We've talked about this so many different times in so many different ways, and actually I have this video right here that you can check out that goes in detail on how to identify your target audience. So check that out right up there. But then also, you guys, be sure your target audience is super, super clear, super detailed in terms of who are you talking to, what are things they like, what do they dislike, etc. And then make sure you're communicating with them on the level that they're at, if that makes sense. So for me, I teach entrepreneurs and business owners how to market their products and services, their existing products and services. So my content is not necessarily going to be on how to create a product, how to create a service, if that makes sense, as of right now, until or if I ever decide to venture into that realm. You see what I'm trying to say? But it will be step by step how to market, how to do X, Y, and Z, how to get visibility, how to get in front of the people you want to get in front of. So it's like how to communicate. It's the same people that I'm communicating with. However, it's a bit different in the fact that I'm not teaching you how to build a product and build a service. I'm teaching you how to market that product and that service. You see what I'm saying? So speak on the level of which that person is and where that person is at into whatever situation, whatever thing they're trying to solve. You want to be sure you're speaking to that within your content. So being extremely clear on who your target audience is vital, okay? Vital. Number two is stop waiting for them to come find you, okay? Stop waiting for them to come find you. Go out and figure out where are they at. Do your research. Figure out who are some other people that have either similar offers, so products or services that are similar to yours or have a similar niche to yours, and start researching and digging into their audience. Start engaging with them. Start seeing where they hang out online. Start seeing what type of content resonates with them. You want to get super, super detailed and stop just thinking just because you build it, they're gonna come. That's not it. I want to break that mentality in case that's any of you guys' thoughts, which, if it is, it's okay. But yeah, just because you build it, they're not gonna come. So go out and do your research. And when I say research, go on people's channels with similar products, again, products or services and or niches that are similar to yours. Based on that, look in their comment section. What questions are they asking? Where do they hang out online? Start engaging with your audience that you already have and see what they want to see from you. See, again, where they hang out, what types of content they like, what type of style they like. So really dig into figuring out what is it that they like and kind of put yourself aside and figure out how can you help them solve the problem that they have right now. How can you do that? If you can do that, that will build your know, like, and trust, build your engagement, and just build an amazing online community who would be ready and who would look forward to buying your products and services when that time comes. Okay, so number three kind of goes along with number two, but number three is to make yourself visible, okay? No one can buy from you if they don't know you exist. No one can buy from you if they don't know your business and the product or service or your offer, whatever that actually exists. That may be the perfect answer to their solution or to their problem, but they can't find you. So they're having to go work with somebody who they didn't really want to work with because they couldn't find you and you had the perfect solution for them. So make yourself visible, okay? Get on YouTube, get on a podcast, get on stuff. get on places on social media. The social media realm, social media internet streets are large, okay? So it has so much room, so much space for you and your specific niche and your target audience, okay? So get on social media. YouTube has the best reach of any social media platform. That's why we're on YouTube right now, okay? But get on YouTube, get on different platforms to figure out how can you make yourself visible? How can you be seen by your target person? Again, stop waiting for them to come to you. And if you're not gonna use paid ads within your marketing strategies, then you have to be bodying your organic content marketing strategy if you want to be visible. You have to body that. You cannot just willy-nilly do it. You have to show up on a consistent basis if you're going to use organic marketing. If you're going to use ads, that's a whole different conversation. Also, kind of like number 2 is to be sure you're creating content that connects, that builds know, like, and trust, and then also that overcomes people's objections. And these could be objections towards your specific product or service. This could also be objections that relate to your product or service. So specific ones are like pricing. People are always going to have a pricing objection. People are always going to have a timing objection. Say your program is 6 months and they're like, well, I don't want a 6-month solution. I want blah. And you, in your content, you start overcoming these objections, okay? Now, a kind of like a broader one would be why you need to be on YouTube over any other social media platform. That's a piece of content that I would create, if that makes any sense, okay? So we go far more deep into this within our program, Infinite Audience. However, I just want to mention that to you, that you have that, okay? So builds know, like, and trust, overcomes objections for you, and then also just helps you connect with your actual audience. You wanna create content that does all of that. Okay, so now that you've done step 1 through 3, step 4 is actually to articulate your value of your offer so well that the offer becomes irresistible, okay? They have a problem, and whenever I say a problem, it's not like this like world-stopping, insane, mind-boggling problem. Not always, it can be. But for example, I used this with our clients the other day and I said, listen, if you sold toenail clippers, their problem is not that they're gonna die because of their toenails being long. Their problem is that their toenail hurts their foot and they wanna chop it off. Simple as that. And they were like, oh. And so they didn't realize that the problem, it can be a minuscule looking problem to us, but the reason you always buy something is because you have a problem. Whether or not you go to Target and buy a dress, the problem was you didn't have a dress that looked like that. We always need more dresses from Target, okay? But you get what I'm trying to say. Like, you have if you go to Chick-fil-A to get food, it's not that you're like world-ending, like last day of starvation, or you're about to, die or something. Not like that. But you're hungry and you're trying to fill a need that you have. You want to fill a need. You want to solve that problem. That is what it is, okay? So you have to articulate the value of your product and the value of your service so well that it becomes irresistible to people. And they're like, oh my God, that is a solution I need. That will solve my problem, okay? That is what I need. That is what you need them to say, okay? And that is, again, why it is so imperative that you identify your target person like up front. Don't try to guess around that. Don't try to just like willy-nilly identify your target person up front so that you can be talking to them about their specific problems that you know that they deal with and how you can help them with your product and or service. And step 5 is to repeat. I feel like so many times as online entrepreneurs, like we love different projects, we love excitement, we love certain things, but sometimes it's the boring stuff that works. It's the same things over and over, the implementation, the repetition that works over and over and over again. So do these steps over and over and watch them work for you, okay? Very, very, very specific. Okay, also, if you wanna go deeper into what we just talked about today, which there are like 10, 20 levels deeper, this is just as much as I can get into this video without it being crazy, stupid long. I actually have a free private training for entrepreneurs and small business owners who are looking to get new clients, customers, and leads on a consistent rolling basis. So if that is you and you want to learn how to do that, and you want to actually take people from viewer to actual client or customer, then this is where you need to be. Our free private training, I will link it down below in the description box, as well as you can go get access to it by going to andreadenise.com/infinite. All right, y'all, that's all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what was the most helpful part down below in the comment section, as well as remember, you guys, I love you to the moon and back. I am rooting for you, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, y'all. blah, 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 blah. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh. Jesus. Okay. What is the other thing?